Hello everyone, welcome to AC Gaming. Welcome back, this is second video. And here we will start our journey. On the first video I showed you how to create a character. We created a human male fighter by the name of Abdeladrian, exactly how is in the book. You can create whoever you want of any race available, any class available for you. PC game is to create a character how you want, who you want to play and how you want to create it. So I've chosen the very basic option of passing this game for you. I was thinking for a while who to create. Will it be a mage or a druid or a priest or a thief? No, I just decided to create a human fighter. So I will show you the very basics of the game. Here on the top left corner you have the interface. Return to game, obviously world map with M, journal will be J, inventory will be I, key, character record is R, wizard mage book, sorcerer mage book is W, priest scroll, druid scroll will be P, and options will be O. Anyway, before we start, I will show you the area map, key M, of the home of our main character, where he's been spending all his life under the tutelage of the foster father Gorion. Gorion waits us right here at the Candlekeep. You see the marks on the map: barracks, bunkhouse, clinic, whatever, storehouse, temple of Ogma, priest quarters, and Candlekeep Inn tavern. And this is where we go first, because we need equipment. Every new character you create, in the inventory screen you see how it looks. I will explain everything step by step. It's a lot to explain, it's a lot to show, especially for those of you who see this game for the first time or played a little bit and doesn't know many things well. Those of you guys who know, please be patient, because I also want to introduce novices to this game. So we got on the weapon slots we got quarter stuff. If you right click on it, there is a description of what this quarter stuff does. So basically it's a 6-sided 1 dice roll, crushing damage, speed factor, and so on and so on. We'll get back to it later. And the description of the weapon that you currently possess. We don't need that because we can't even sell that. Our weapon speciality you can see on the information screen of your character record window as two-handed sword and obviously two-handed weapon style. Abdeladrian, our character, exactly how he is at the book. I've just chosen this portrait because I thought that will do. There are many portraits of Abdeladrian, which I don't have them here in the game. So for a fighter to go from level 1 to level 2, we need 2000 experience points. And this is our statistics. Next level, that bar will fill with red, closer to level up. And saving throws, I will explain later, all the resistances, ability bonuses, and so on and so on, but one at a time. So for now, let's go and see what we can buy for ourselves. So this is how the tavern looks.
Not a problem.
Is it too quiet for you guys? If it is, I'm not sure. I'm trying to balance the sounds, so I might do everything a bit louder. If it will be too loud, write in the comments below that it's too loud. Make it quieter. I'm still experimenting, and I don't want to make it too loud. Oh, that's a bit louder. Yeah? If not, then let me know. Anyway, this is the main floor of our Candlekeep Inn Tavern, owned by the guy called Winthrop. Yeah? That's his name. He's a big kidder. He likes to mock on people.
My hotel's as clean as an elven arse.
Yes, clean as an elven arse. That's what he said, yeah? And he's making a joke out of us. We can answer him rude, we can choose the kind of polite answer or very nice answer, so I choose the second one, so... And he offers us services. So, services of his inn. So, in Baldur's Gate or any Dungeons and Dragons based game, characters, party, or the one character needs to rest. It will be to restore the arcane spells, divine spells, I will explain to you later, or just heal yourself from injuries. You can rent a very basic room. Descriptions is here, you can read it in the pause, or if you will play yourself, you can read it in details. And I strictly recommend for novices to read everything. Once again, Dungeons and Dragons is a big franchise, and you need to know and learn a lot to be familiar with the system, obviously. So we got merchant room, we got noble, and we got royal. So the prices will be 1 gold coin per night, 3, 5, or the most expensive 8. In different realms, prices will be even higher. But we don't need to rest now. So this is the rooms screen. The next screen, I'll show you first this one. Rumors. You can get a drink. Impressive prices, especially for a blood wine. It's like paying £80 for a drink. Talking about, or $80, yeah, or euros. Depends where you live, guys. So talking about rumors, yeah, sometimes they might be interesting, sometimes not really, but it's just for the atmosphere of the game. And in the middle we got buy and sell. As you can see, we can't sell the quarter stuff because it's just nobody wants that stick, even to buy for, let's say, 1 gold coin. But what we need to buy is a sword for our character for 75 gold coins, two-handed sword. In his stock he got only 1. We got 15 left. We can't afford the armor, a good armor at least so far. So we'll just get ourselves a helmet which protects against critical hits. You can read what helmet does for any fighting classes or clerics or druids. Only thieves and sorcerers mages cannot use helmets, or some other classes probably, like monk. I'm not sure. Yeah, probably monk can't use a helmet. So that's it for now. We will equip helmet over here. Yeah, you can see if you don't know what to put where. So obviously weapons, it shows you here with it highlights it. So we got two-handed sword. But that's it so far. What about the quarter stuff that we don't need and we can't even sell? We just leave it here. Take somebody's dagger. Right, so if you hold the tab key, you will see the objects you can interact with, or like check. You see the cursor. You can just, if you don't know what you can use, for example, you can't here, not this cupboard, but what you can, it will show you if you will hold the tab key. Let's try to force the lock open because it says it's locked. So yeah, that's your main text screen. You can make it very big, very small. I prefer it about that size, so it wouldn't block our screen. Right, let's try to force the lock open. Because it's locked, we click on the sword and we click on the wardrobe, chest, that's wardrobe. And we are successful. You will ask why? Because we got high strength, that's why. We made a lot of noise, but looks like nobody cares. Well, that's an old game. Don't forget that. So we have 18 gold coins and 2 magic scrolls. Right, guys, about scrolls, magic, I will make separate videos explaining to you how it's used, how to use it, and most useful spells and the most useless ones you don't need even to worry about. So at the moment we got armor, scroll for mages, arcane magic, yeah, and this is school of magic, but we'll get back to it later. And we got infravision. Spoil straight away. In this game you don't really have a use of infravision. Yes, you do not. Infravision is very useful when you play a table classic D&D game, but in this particular game, in Baldur's Gate 1 Enhanced Edition, infravision does really nothing. You will have no bonuses, so we got that. We keep the scrolls for later. Let's go upstairs and see what it's like there. Right, we see the rooms. Oh, somebody is sleeping. Normally, if we would force the lock open, we would wake up everyone who is asleep. But because it's an old game, developers haven't done that. And this is how it looks upstairs. We can talk to these guests of the hotel, that nobleman.
Don't touch me! I might catch something.
Yes, you might catch something. You can just choose what you want. We wouldn't say that because will call the watchers of the Candlekeep, and he just tells you what's going on in the realms, and whatever he tells you, it's nothing of interest. You can read that pausing the video if you want to, or play your game and read it when you will play it. Trust me, guys, what will be interesting and useful, I'll read it for you. If it's not, then it's not worth it. I know this game too well, and trust me, I know what I'm talking about. Right, 4 gold coins, and this wardrobe was opened. That one will be closed, but anyone can force the lock open. Obviously, if you are a thief, you just pick the locks, if your skill is high enough. And we have silver necklace. Necklaces, jewelry, and rings in this game are nothing more but for sale. Yeah, but we'll get back to it later. So this wardrobe, if you don't have strength high enough, you wouldn't be able to force the lock open, or even to pick the lock if your thieving skill is not high enough. About thieving skills, I also will make a separate video for those who don't know what D&D is like and Baldur's Gate game is like as well. But we force this lock open. Green means it's locked, by the way. Yeah, green color. So we left click and it says we successfully forced the lock open. And let's see what's in there. Ooh. Yeah, we got 36 gold coins and potion of clarity. And I will tell you what this potion does. It prevents feeble mind, confusion, fear, and charm. Very nasty effects using against you and your party by the opponents. Lasts 1 hour unless dispelled, so you can read the description of this potion. And my very strict advice to you, do not waste this potion. I will show you in which situations on the Sword Coast region to use this potion, what this potion is for and when to use it in the right moment. I will explain you later in the game in further videos, so for now just don't worry about it. Another lock, you can only failed, you see, failed, because this is a very hard lock and we will keep failing. Spoil here as well for you guys, only a halfling thief with maximum dexterity, which is 19, can pick the, and with a lock picking skill no less than 70 can pick this lock. What's inside there, I will show you in separate video, but I will tell you right now. Inside is a star sapphire gem that you can sell downstairs to Winthrop for 1,000 gold coins. Yeah, that's cool stuff from the beginning of the game, but don't you worry. Money in this game is... there are only few items you spend money for in this game. I will explain everything as soon as it is time. Let's go further. So, if you want, you can force this lock open, but he will call a guards and guards will get you. So, let's save the game and I will show you how it works. If we want his stuff, yeah, we successfully opened, but he is watching and look what's going on. Did you hear that double sound of opening of something? That's very bad if you do. Because I pause the game for now. Because someone, it says, has noticed you. You hear the guards being summoned. And you can't escape because by the time you will get to the stairs, the guard will be here and try to arrest you and get all the gold from you as a penalty. Yep. Stealing with the sanctity of Candlekeep. This is blasphemy of the highest order. There is only one way that you can make this up. Give up all the gold you have upon your possessions so that you may be that it may be used to benefit the library. So we can fight him, which will fail because he is in plate armor. We are basically naked. Even if we win, our reputation will be lost and everyone again will be against us. In Candlekeep we can't escape without Gorion, so I would not, guys, recommend you to do that. So that's not an option. If we choose that, thieving scoundrel, and he will attack.
Not a problem.
Oh, and we managed to escape, look. We're lucky, I'm telling you, but don't go upstairs. Because he will be hostile. Yeah, as you can see, green circle around the character and the party members or anyone is under your control is an ally. Blue is neutral and obviously red is hostile. Yeah. We'll go into more details about it later, but don't even think about coming back upstairs. We're lucky this time, I'm telling you. So, we'll sell what we have. He wouldn't follow us downstairs, thank God, which is very strange, but that's an old game. I'm just showing you how you can get away with few things. And I will show you many more later on, don't you worry about that. Okay, let us...
My hotel's as clean as an elven's
So that's buy and sell, and we buy and sell the jewelry with a dagger, and we got 68 gold, which is amazing. And that means we can afford now, because we are a fighter, so we can put the splint mail. Yeah, it's better than chainmail, so we buy that one. It got higher armor class, so that's done. We put it on. So at the moment we got armor class 6 because of dexterity. 10 is the lowest. Yeah, the less the better in 2nd edition when it comes to armor class. Same as Thaco. About Thaco I will make a separate video, so don't worry about it yet. We put it where armor is and we got armor 0, which is not bad at all. Can be better, trust me. Those of you guys who know this game well will not give me to lie. Anyway, and it tells you what makes, what armor it does. So, -1, it's good. Below, what is below 0, the bigger number below 0 is good. So, total armor class, we got 0, which is good. In 2nd edition, it's like that. 3rd edition is totally different. There is no Thaco, but we don't talk about 3rd edition in this game. This game based on advanced AD&D 2nd edition. So let's move on. Also, those for you who don't know, red background means that you can't use the item. Your class can't use the item or you don't have enough statistics. so you can't use the item. That's why when you create a character, even if it's a fighter, don't make intelligence, wisdom, or charisma, which is not that important for a fighter. Then first 3, don't make it below 10. 10 is your very average. Pardon me. So let's move on. So we haven't done with the tavern. So these are the tutors. They will explain you how to use this and that. Each tutor will tell you, for example, this one, negotiating with merchants, innkeepers, tavern owners, and you can ask questions. He will tell you like in more details. You can read about it, pausing the video. And obviously these are the tutors of how to use interface of the game to make your life easier. Quests in Candlekeep. While you are here, you can take a couple of quests, and Firebeat Elvenhair is one of the Candlekeep's guests, wants you to find another sage called Tithtoril and take a scroll of identify and bring it back to Elvenhair. Yes, we'll do that. So as you can see, journal updated, and it tells you what quest you have currently. So apart from the very main quest, which is always named as important events, so secondary quests will be something like that. So when the quest will be finished, that will go gray, the name of the quest, and in brackets it will be written finished. So J key is your journal. Here you can write whatever you want. Just notes for yourself. I never do that. But if it will be more comfortable for you to do, please feel free to do so, of course. So we finish with the journal. We go outside of the tavern. Another tutor here. He will explain you how to do this and that. You can do it yourself when you will play this incredible game. Fleedia. Fleedia is an elderly woman who got problems with her memory, and she forgot her book somewhere called History of Halruaa. What is Halruaa and Netheril race, I will tell you in my almanac videos later on. In the meantime, when we will together with you guys pass this game, I will do like a lore videos, and you will see me talking to you personally on camera. But that's later on. Right. Let's move further. We can see cows. Moo. Yeah, exactly. So, priest quarters, we leave that for now. And we talk to this farmer.
What do you need?
And he says that Fleedia, that woman, left her book in the haystack. We press tab. Oh, what do we see? We see that we can interact with that object, and here is the history of Halruaa Fleedia requires. Let's return book to her. And we'll get a reward.
Hello there.
Oh, my book, my book. Yeah, he's telling you how good boy you are and how Gorion was raising you. Well, so what do we see? We completed the quest. You see it says finished when you press J and then J again. And here we see that we have experience 50. We lost the item History of Halruaa, and we got Link's Eye Gem, which we can sell in the shop. Yes. You see, I paused the game. Now I unpaused. Spacebar, guys. Sorry, I forgot to tell you from the beginning. Spacebar is your everything. So you can hit spacebar. You can order your main character to go there. Nothing will happen until you will hit the spacebar again. And so as in battle mode, very important. Very important in battle mode.
What do you need?
Because this is not turn-based D&D game. This is real time, so that's why tactical pause is very critical here. Yeah, and he's telling that his cow is sick, and if you can get him an antidote potion, he will be most grateful. And we have another quest to cure Drepin's cow, called Nessa. This is Temple of Ogma. Ogma is the god of wisdom. And here is the priest of Ogma over here. Right, so what we gonna do now, we're gonna speak to the priest of Ogma.
These walls contain the world's knowledge.
Of course they do. And let me show you any temple screen you will encounter in the game. So 4 screens. First one is to pay money. Yeah, that's in gold. We don't have anything. We can afford cure light wounds, but we are healthy, and my strict advice to you guys, please don't waste your money on that. There are other ways to get rid of different diseases, curses, poisons, cure wounds, and apart from raise dead, but if one of your party members died, it's worth loading the game. That's how I do it. If you prefer to play it in different way, yeah, that's also possible, but I wouldn't. Easier if you just load the game. This is donation screen. So, very important factor in this game is your reputation. Your reputation affects prices in the shops when you buy, not when you sell. When you sell, it doesn't matter, but when you buy items, the higher reputation and higher charisma you have, the cheaper prices you will get. Yeah, that's very important. But if you want faster to get your reputation, you donate 200 gold coins. In some ways, it's 400, but I wouldn't do that at all. The best way to do is just to complete quests and get your reputation. I'll show you later in the games how to do that. I personally, once again, me, I would ignore that. Unless you play for evil characters, but that's the very much later for you to show. For now, we play for good alighted characters, and we value our reputation, so we don't need that screen really. Here is what you can get from the temple. So you can get normal healing potion that restores 9 hit points, which is your everything, especially for fighting classes like our character Abdeladrian. This is better potion. It heals 10 hit points and cures any poison and disease. Not any disease, but I will show you which ones exactly. Mostly poison. If giant spider poisoned you, that's your potion. That's classic antidote potion. It's like previous one, but that just cures poison, but not the hit points. Useful stuff. You get plenty of those in the game later on. That, honestly, if you are turned to stone, load the game. But also later and later. Very few moments of your journeys when you will need stone to flesh scroll. About scrolls, especially green scrolls, there are only like 10 of them or 9 or 10 of them in the game. I'll make a separate video later on, so we don't worry about it now. And the final one, very important, I think, is identify. Many items will be unidentified, and if you will equip them, they might be cursed. If they are cursed, you're in trouble. Yeah, so that only can be removed by a remove curse spell, which is available here at the temple. But if you don't want to get to that trouble, it costs you 1,000 gold coins. So if you want to avoid that trouble, you first identify all your unidentified items. Yeah, remember what I just said. Always identify. But we'll get back to it later. Alright. That's it for now, guys. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel. Leave comments. Hit the likes if you like my videos. More videos are coming up. But for now, Goodbye.